Hello Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and of course cross watchers. Welcome to your May 2022 General Love Tarot reading. I hope everyone is doing well. I just want to quickly remind you that this reading may resonate with you through mid-June. This is also a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. Please take what does and leave the rest. If it doesn't, please do not try to force it. Instead, be sure to check out the readings for your other signs or the signs of the person on your mind. Also, please feel free to swap the roles. I could be talking about you or your person because I am simply reading energies. If you'd like to follow me over to the extended reading after this, the link for that will be in the description box below, but keep watching at the end because I'm going to go over what will be included in that extended, as well as give you guys a bit of a sneak peek of that reading. So enough of me talking, Capricorn, let's get into this. We're going to be starting off by pulling some oracle cards just to grab the overall theme and energy for you for the month, as well as the energies coming towards you. And then we're going to dive deep with tarot. If this reading happens to resonate, please let me know below. I do read all of my comments and would love to hear how these messages are resonating for you and fitting into your life. So let's get into this. Overall theme and energy. Oops. Rest and rejuvenate. All right, so you may be spending some time to yourself. I'm sensing that there's a bit of a mental overload. You may be in a bit of a time out, whether that is regarding a connection or just for you, but I'm definitely sensing that you may have been spending a bit more time in your head. We do have obstacles and challenges at the bottom of the deck. So you just may be taking some time to yourself at this time before taking action, or you may be waiting on something or someone to take action or for some sort of information to come in. But I definitely feel like you've been taking a lot of time to ground yourself, to center yourself, and to just chill out, okay? For some of you, you may have been dealing with a lot of craziness around you, and you may just need this time for, rest and rejuvenation. But a few more cards here, please. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius, beautiful energy. So for some of you, you may have Sagittarius in your chart, but that is not necessary. Maybe your person does. But, and we also have you and your loved ones are safe at the bottom of the deck, New Moon and Cancer. So maybe some of you have Cancer in your chart, but again, not necessary. Maybe your person does. There's just so much that I'm getting right now, but there is definitely elements of emotion here, but there's a lot going on within the mind is what I'm sensing, Capricorn. And there's a need to look at the bigger picture. You may be feeling like just kind of letting go because for a while you may have been tunneling certain details or trying to pick apart a particular obstacle or situation, trying to figure out either how it's going to play out, how to solve something, what to do. And now that you are in this rest and rejuvenation stage, I'm sensing that you are looking at the bigger picture of things, and this is the energy that is also coming towards you, seeing things for what they are. Okay, for some of you, you may have been very much in your head. And it's important to, it's always good to constructively, pay attention to feelings and emotions, but it's important to not let these things dictate us or, marinate, as I would call it, in these things to a period where it can feel, a bit destructive for our minds. So be sure that you are not doing that at this time, Capricorn. Pause and reflect. So yeah, there's a lot of, as I said, mental energy here. Money matters at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, you may be for some of you, you or your person could be dealing with financial issues or career matters, things like that. But I'm just getting that is for some of you. For others of you, this just has to do about the 3D life, material life. Not materialism, but just anything in the 3D day-to-day type thing. So there's a bit of a timeout energy here for now that I'm sensing, but it's almost like something is bubbling. There's energy that's bubbling. And you know deep down, Capricorn, that it's only a matter of time before things start to move ahead. But you want to make sure that you're not getting too stuck in your head, focusing on too many details, okay? To the point where it gets overwhelming. A few more, please. Tell me more about this connection, please, Spirit. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Calling in your soulmate. Very soon. I love this card because this means that some sort of manifestation is coming in. There's something on the horizon. You know, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So there may be, for some of you, just for some of you, a bit of a time out. You may be spending some time alone at this time. With engagement at the bottom of the deck, this may be about taking a connection to the next level, whether that's commitment, actual engagement, something like that. But I'm definitely sensing there may have been some ups and downs, whether or not you are in separation with this person at this time. You may be trying to manifest a more positive outcome or something in particular, possibly calling this person back into your life on an energetic level. But there is a need for effort here, okay? And I definitely feel that someone may have been overthinking a lot, as I said. But taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture is what is going to really bring a sense of direction. So before we jump into this with tarot, let's check out the energy that is coming toward you this month, okay? Current energies manifesting and coming towards you. Freedom. I am loving this. So this is about embracing what comes your way, letting go of things that feel restraining. I'm sensing that it could be a state of mind, or letting go of things that no longer serve you, things that could be really leading to this mental overload, letting go of negativity. But things are going to start to feel a lot lighter for you, Capricorn. Okay? There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And we do have openness at the bottom of the deck. So this is about being open to opportunities and being receptive towards the energies that do come your way. So this is beautiful. Something's coming in here though. And this may be genuinely about navigating a situation or trying to figure out what to do. But for now, there's a bit of this time out. But let's see what tarot has to say here. So we're going to be checking out the situation, what's helping or hindering the situation, the past that has led up to the present, you and your person's feelings and views of the situation as well as each other, and then the near future. And then in the extended, we will be diving much deeper into, you know, intentions, what you may not know, and so forth. But so much more will be talked about towards the end of this reading regarding that. All the extendeds are customized, so it really depends on what comes up here first. So let's get into this. Just wanted to give that a quick shuffle, even though everything is pre-shuffled. What's going on here for my Capricorns this month? Current energies, please. 5 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, 10 of Cups in the reverse. Sorry, this is a bit of an odd angle here for me, so let me... King of Swords. Someone wants to figure this out though. Someone wants to talk here. There is definitely some sadness though. Ace of Swords. And you are also looking for clarity. There is something that is... Okay, and 2 of Wands. But there is some indecision here. But what may be coming towards you that you may not be aware of? Page of Wands. So there is some sort of message. There is some sort of initiation. You may not expect this, okay? You may be waiting to hear from something or someone regarding something, but there's definitely an element of sadness, 5 of Cups energy. And the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse is telling me that someone may have pulled back their efforts, their energy, in general. And the 10 of Cups in the reverse in the past there was definitely some sort of either a separation or emotional unfulfillment between you two. The good thing here is that despite the sadness, okay, there are two people here who want to talk about it. Someone, and both of you are valuing intellect and approaching this in a logical way. Both of you may be dealing with your emotions in a logical way, at least outwardly. The King of Swords does want to say something here, okay? And you are looking for a breakthrough either in communication or clarity. The Two of Wands in the reverse, though, is it time yet? Are two people truly ready to talk about this or figure this out? Because there could be a little bit of indecision here, either regarding what to say, what to do. Now, does it mean it's not happening? Absolutely not. There are upright energies here. But what I'm sensing is that two people may be needing to come together here to figure out how they want to actually move forward and possibly how they want to actually do it. Okay, what is that going to look like? So at this time, I'm definitely sensing that this is what this Freedom card is about. I mean, there definitely may be some sadness, a bit of a time out, resting and rejuvenation, pausing and reflecting, the need to look at the bigger picture. And this is so evident with this Five of Cups, because it's time to realize that not all hope is lost. Okay, even though something happened here and these 3 cups are spilled, there are still 2 behind. Okay, there are still 2 cups that remained. Not all is lost, because the Five of Cups is very much about perception. But because of the sadness, it definitely feels like there are 2 people who may have, pulled back their efforts and they're in this pause and reflect stage. And there's energy about giving this relationship a chance, manifesting what it is that you want, and whatever it is coming in soon. Okay. And so looking at the bigger picture to really see that not all hope is lost, not tunneling the details and every little thing that may have happened, that's important, Capricorn. Okay, not all hope is lost. So what I want to do is clarify all these cards, get out more information, and then we're going to dive deep and see what's really going on here. All right, Capricorns, let's get into this. So I am going to be turning some of these cards over just so that the board does not get too overwhelming for your eyes or mine. I was a little concerned here about the initial outcome. However, I am no longer feeling that way since the Emperor did come out, because this is telling me that there is a need for structure and some sort of boundary to really navigate something here. Something is required, but the Emperor, he's very logical and he looks at things in a logical way. So he's not just gonna let things slip by. It's like, no, we're going to do this in this way because it makes sense and so forth. And he's not afraid to make those difficult decisions. And so I am liking that energy. I do feel like someone is taking the lead here to navigate, excuse me, and work through certain situations, whatever this situation is, which we will get into in a moment, okay? Actually, your person wants to talk down here, and we'll get into your person in just a moment, okay? I am sensing that something happened here that is bringing someone sadness. The situation, the mutual energy, there's sadness here. Okay, and someone it's at this crossroads where it's either going to let it be and there's going to be this inevitable ending, because there is this, I would say, this instability, or the other way is allowing these swords to really fall out and to allow the healing to begin. Okay, but there is some sort of sadness because something happened here and it hurt. There was definitely pain here, and it caused instability and possibly insecurity within the relationship or within one person's mind. It felt like there was a lack of stability. But there is also this knowing that not all is lost. I think that is what is coming into the clear picture, but someone still may be focusing on what happened, especially with the Six of Cups in the reverse, which we'll get into in a moment over here. There's a sense of feeling a bit stuck in the past. Now, with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, something may have been revealed here, some sort of truth, some sort of information. And I'm not saying that someone was being deceptive in the past, but whatever it was, something may have been revealed or something came out here that may be making someone feel, tunneling those thoughts of this might never work. This is it. This is an inevitable ending, making someone feel a bit insecure inside. But the thing is here, Capricorn, is someone needs to, whoever this is, they need to make sure that they are not just deceiving themselves, that there isn't any sort of self-deception going on due to inner, insecurities. And we all have them, but it's important to keep ourselves in check, okay? But there was definitely something that may have been revealed or some sort of information, words, thoughts, something here that made one feel very sad and possibly lacking optimism, even though there is this desire to heal it, okay? But both people do want to heal this. In the past, there may have been some sort of separation that led up to this, but there was something that happened that brought upon emotional unfulfillment in this connection, and someone could have been a bit indecisive, okay, not really showing up as actively as they should have been. For some of you, someone's loyalty may have been in question, but something happened here in the past that was making the energy feel a bit stuck and it lacked direction. It's almost a sense of which way am I going or which way are we going? These are all reversals, so there's a sense of this surrounding emotional unfulfillment due to stagnation, okay? And it's very much linked to the past, whether that is someone's past traumas and something that they dealt with personally in the past or something that happened in this connection in the past, okay? And so this is what is leading up to, and someone's trauma in the past could be leading up to this situation of these self-doubts or this self-deception of possibly not feeling good enough or things like that. So you need to be mindful of that, okay? We're going to be pulling a few oracle cards here just to, get some more information as I usually do. One of these just fell, so give me one moment. I love my tarot, but I love using oracles just to grab more information for you all. So let's see what the oracles have to say. Passion. Boundaries. Okay, yeah. So there's definitely stagnant energy in the past. Okay. So let's take a look at this. Tell me more about this passion card. Because there's definitely and there's love at the bottom of the deck. So this is a very passionate connection, Capricorn. There's a lot of chemistry here. You two enjoy spending time together. There's a lot of optimism. This person brightens your day. They make you feel good when you two spend time together. And this person, just for some of you, they may have like a big personality, or if it's not that, there is a sense of, as I said, bringing in this optimistic energy, or you to them. But if this connection, when you were together or when you spend time with this person, you may be feeling like this is it, this is the one, you know, it feels so strong. But at the same time, you know, I want to ask Tarot here, what is the Seven of Swords in the reverse? Please tell me more about this, please. Okay, I see what this is. Someone had boundaries in the past for sure. Someone had their guard up, boundaries, and this is why in the past there was a lot of stuck energy, Capricorn. Okay, someone may have been dealing with their own past traumas, past issues, or just someone had their wall up and there was a lot of directionless energy, not knowing where to go, or possibly knowing where to go but not knowing how to get there. Okay, because when this Chariot is upright, that's like, you know where you're going, you have the address, you're putting it into the GPS, it's a straight shot there. But when it's in the reverse, it's like, I think I know where I want to go, I don't know the address, I just kind of know it's over there by the lake. You know, that it's just, or getting in the car and not knowing exactly where you're going to go. But there wasn't enough, I would say, momentum, okay, to keep it going, because someone had their boundaries up. And you, like at this time, there is some sort of pause and reflection about this. And you may be going back and forth, well, there's so much strength in this connection when we're together, but at the same time, could this actually really work out? Because someone does want to come in here. They want to put the wands down. They want to work on things. Someone wants to send a message, but what? What do they want to say? Someone is trying to cut through the confusion, okay? Trying to figure out what to do. The Five of Wands in the reverse is also conflict avoidance. So there could be some inner tension, some inner struggles here. And that's really what I'm sensing. It's almost the sense of there's this very strong connection, but there were boundaries built here. And even though it feels really good, or it felt really good in the past, despite the boundaries that were set, where is this going? Okay, so someone's very much in their head and trying to figure out how to navigate this, possibly without introducing conflict or tension. Because there are two people here who want to talk about something and cut through the confusion. And this may not be a committed partnership. Maybe for some of you it is, but there's a lot of confusion surrounding this. Okay. And with what's helping or hindering the situation here, deja vu, as I said, there's something in the past here repeating itself, or it feels like this has happened before, but you may have pulled back your efforts here because you're like, I recognize this. I've either dealt with this in the past with someone, or you've dealt with this person, but someone has pulled their energy back because they're trying to figure out what to do. Someone is holding back. Someone is trying to take control of the situation and control possibly a situation that feels imbalanced or out of balance, okay, with Temperance in the reverse. There could be some extremes. There could be some extreme emotions going on internally. But more so with all this Pentacle energy, it's just this pulling back of energy to try and control a situation that feels a bit imbalanced. It feels, you know, there are some ups and downs. Okay, and wanting to possibly not see a repeating situation or trying to control something that happened already. I don't feel it's like control issues. I just feel like, you know, something needs to be dealt with in a proper way. But, you know, your person here, they're looking at it logically. They want to bring you in from out of the cold. They're not wanting to repeat past mistakes. They're wanting to avoid this Tower moment and take decisive action, clear-cut communication towards you. Someone doesn't want this to end. Now, it could be your person here who's trying to figure out how to avert this tower moment. But this person does not want things coming to the ground. They do not want this big explosion, which is why you may be dealing with someone who is a bit conflict avoidant. They may be pulling back and strategizing a bit more here. So if someone went silent on you in the past, or there's a bit of quietness and sadness because of something that happened, there's definitely this sense that this person is trying to figure something out, okay? But they're looking at bringing you in from out of the cold to really, because this person may know that they only have a certain amount of time to act on this. Okay, so I'm gonna pull more, but I did not expect these to fly out. I'm just trying to shuffle a little bit away from the camera because I know it can get a bit loud, but I did not expect divine timing or patience to literally pop out. So yeah, this person is looking at this logically in divine timing, okay? We're gonna pull another one though, since it didn't pull it on camera, it just literally popped out. Drama. So yeah, there may have been some drama here. There may have been some red flags. There may have been some questions. There may have been some conflict, okay? Let's check out you, okay? Because you're showing up as the Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Six of Swords, and Page of Cups. Unfinished business. I'm gonna ask more about this drama card. Euphoria. So someone could have been a bit selfish here. Okay. Someone may have just done what felt good at the time for instant gratification. Or there was just a situation where things may have gotten out of hand because there were two people here that were dealing with it, and the conflict was around what one person wanted in the struggling of I want this, you want that, and just possibly being on different pages with what two people wanted, and it caused tension. Okay, but there may have been some mixed signals here. There may have literally been some drama. Okay, but this is being resolved in divine timing, and this patience card usually indicates that the situation is a bit more complex than what is realized on the surface. So in divine timing, it does look like this is being figured out. Okay, now you are sensing that there's unfinished business here, and you are wanting clarity. Okay. Actually, off the bat, we're going to ask more about this Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Because this is more, I'm not sensing a third party. The Lovers. Okay, let's see, what is this? Okay. This one's upright. Okay, so yeah, you're wanting clarity. You're wanting to release yourself and gain some enlightenment about something here. You've taken this Ace of Cups energy inward. You've been focusing on yourself, but at the same time, I do feel like you've been trying to figure out here. You've been using this time to figure out how to execute something. You've been working through a lot. I think you are the one who's taking a look at the bigger picture here. And with unfinished business, Ace of Wands and Three of Pentacles in the reverse here with Six of Swords and Page of Cups, it's almost finding clarity on the adjustments that need to be made or where things were misaligned for things to move forward. So you are looking at the collaborative efforts or even lack of collaborative efforts and wanting to move towards better waters. And this may be, coming in with a small offer saying, hey, what do you want to do about this? Or you may be waiting for an offer from this person, but whatever it is, and for some of you, maybe you are wanting to gain clarity, because for some of you, and I'm feeling that this is just for some of you, not many of you, if this was a third party, you may be wanting to know if there is still a third party in the picture, okay? But I'm not sensing that that's for many of you, maybe like one of you, because I'm not seeing enough cards here to really indicate a third party. But I'm definitely sensing that you care about this person. There is this sadness, this mutual sadness of two people who want to work something out. And the mutual energy is that two people are trying to figure out how to do this in a way that is not going to trigger the other person. Because in the past, there could have been some triggers. Okay, someone does not want to repeat the same mistakes, because I'm sensing that there may have been tension here in the past, or there were boundaries that were built, and it's about getting out of this stuck energy. So you're definitely sensing that there's someone here, you're feeling the soulmate energy. You are in alignment. And this Lover's card is also about healthy decisions too. Not making decisions out of codependent, behaviors. And I just want this person because I want them and XYZ. It's more like, I would like clarity, or I'm seeking clarity regarding the adjustments that need to be made and what's not working. And so it feels a bit disorganized because you're trying to figure that out. And you want to figure out, I'm sensing, with this person, because it takes two. But I definitely sense that during this resting period, you have been using this time to really utilize and gain clarity on certain aspects of the connection, as well as, yourself. The Two of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Emperor, I am sensing that there is still a bit of energy here that is questioning what to do. Do we have the resources? Because Two of Wands is about planning, but when it's in the reverse, it's like, how do we do this, right? But this is also about not wanting to be impulsive, not wanting to just charge in with this Wands energy. And the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is also telling me that, once again, the situation could be a bit more complex. And so when the Emperor joins the picture, and looks like he's kind of side-eyeing this blocked energy, but it's almost like, okay, well, what are we going to do to deal with this? But it's showing up in a serious way, in a serious manner. This could be you. You could also be dealing with an Aries. I forgot to call out a lot of these signs, but Gemini with the Lovers, Sagittarius with Temperance, Cancer energy with the Chariot. I think those were the major ones that came out. Pisces with the Hanged Man, but you could really be dealing with anyone here. But there is definitely the sense of feeling at a crossroads and trying to figure out what to do, but integrating structure and authority to handle it. So this could be you and your person, dealing with whatever happened here in a constructive way. And I think that this Emperor energy, I do like it, okay? Because it is not like, let's go with the flow, let's just see what happens. It's like, no, what are we going to do about this? And I think that that is what someone here needs, or at least what the connection requires. Okay, so if we're gonna give this relationship a chance, what are we gonna do to give it a true chance here? What needs to be done? Exactly, sorting through the confusion. Sadness and grief. Money versus love. So this is, again, I believe we did see money matters at the bottom of the deck before. But for some of you, if this doesn't have to do with a career, for some of you, some of these issues could have come up due to someone's career or their connection with materialism or money, or needing to choose how they prioritize certain things in their life. However, It could just be regarding, like I said, 3D matters day to day, how things are handled in a 3D physical way, right? And so there's confusion and sadness, but it's like, how are we going to deal with this? What are we going to do about it? And sorting through this confusion. For some of you, maybe for some of you, like I said, this could have had to do with material matters, maybe financial matters, okay? We're gonna pull one more card here. Actually, no, we're gonna use tarot because I wanna know, tell me more about this Emperor here that's showing up. The Hierophant in the reverse, Taurus energy. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. The Devil in the reverse. I wanted to fly out, but it was not upright, so we're not taking it. Because usually, only if it's revealing, actually showing what the card is, upright or in the reverse, I'll take it. Okay. Okay, so what I'm really getting here, the Hierophant in the reverse. So I'm getting two different things here. I'm going to go over A, if this is not a third party, or B, if this is a third party. If it's not a third party, and you would know about this already, Capricorn, but if this is not related to a third party, this is figuring out, okay, where are we misaligned with the Hierophant in the reverse? What lessons need to be made? What needs to be fixed here? Where is there this lack of alignment? Where are our values or our belief systems differing at this time? And from that knowledge, how can we let go? Okay, because the Devil in the reverse, this is about independence, but this is about how do we let go of the things that keep a controlling grip on us. So it's like letting go of control to gain inner control or control. It's a bit of a paradox, but when you let go of control, sometimes that's when you can feel like you are the most in control. But it's also letting go of toxic behaviors, patterns, things that no longer serve us. Okay. And it could have to do with an earth sign, possibly walking away from an earth sign. But this is more so what I'm sensing is that there is a need for some sort of shift internally or to address, like I said, the value in the belief system within oneself. Possibly this could have to do with the adjustments that need to be made to let go of certain ways that may be maladaptive or unhealthy that do bring a false sense of security, okay? Or this security or stability for the connection or within ourselves. There may be a need to walk away from certain behaviors that in the moment they may feel good, they may feel like they're, meeting our needs or so forth. They may provide us security in that moment, but for the long term, it could be destructive and hurtful. So it may be about walking away from the confusing elements that cause sadness and grief here. And for some of you, this could have to do with materialism. Someone here could be dealing with certain vices or going towards things that are not good for them, and they may be using this as a coping mechanism for some of you. But this is really about getting serious with the Emperor energy. What is not in alignment, what needs to be let go of in order to bring more true security and stability into this connection? What needs to be left behind? What needs to be walked away from? What will allow more stability in this connection by setting free what is necessary? Where is someone trying to hold on to too much control of themselves or even the situation or another person? Now, if this is a third party situation, and a third party can be a person, place, thing, concept, idea, it can be anything here, but there could definitely be this sense of looking at if two people want the same sort of connection conventionally, you know, traditionally. Does someone truly want commitment here? And if they do, if they truly want to make this work, they may need to let go of certain elements within themselves, toxic behaviors, coping mechanisms, and so forth, in order to really step in and offer the necessary stability and security that is needed in this relationship or this connection. For some of you, someone here might be needing to let go of someone in their life and it may be an earth sign, a Virgo, a Capricorn, or Taurus, or a third party individual, male or female, doesn't matter, but and it could even be a family member, it could be anything, anyone. But I'm definitely sensing that someone was dealing or acting out in certain ways. This has something to do with a false sense of security. It's like, no, if you do that, it's just, you may feel like things are more secure, it feels better, maybe in the moment, you know, codependent dynamics, but then for the long term, it's like, no, this is actually not bringing in that sense of security. But yeah, someone may be needing to walk away from an earth sign here, possibly, or the Queen of Pentacles. It could be just signifying someone here that is of, could be a female, could really be anyone. We're just going to leave it at that because it's a general reading, okay? But it could definitely be an ex-partner or just another female or male. Could be someone within the family too. But we are going to be taking this over to the extended Capricorn. In that extended, we are going to be exploring your person's feelings, intentions, actions they may be taking towards you, things they may be communicating or desiring to tell you, desiring to communicate. We're also going to be taking a look at what you may not know about this person or situation that you should know or should at least remain aware of. We're going to take a look at the long term. So what may come after this, including, you know, this next 6 months. We're also going to take a look at some guidance and advice to help you feel more confident navigating the situation, whether or not you are in communication with this person at this time. And then, you know, I never leave you guys hanging, so we will always, you know, dive deep into anything else that comes up along the way. So if you would like to join me over there, the link for that is in the description box below. Just a quick reminder that once you hit that link and go through that process, all you need to do is hit back to merchant or return to merchant. It will take you directly to the reading. If for some reason it doesn't, it should, but if it doesn't, no need to worry. Within 10 minutes, and it may literally take up to 10 minutes, you will receive an email from a third party called Sendowl. And in that email will be a backup link to the extended that you can use at any time, whether it's for the first time or, you know, months down the line. If you ever want to return to the reading, it never expires. So again, the link for that is in the description box below. I hope to see you over there. If not, then I hope that this reading was able to provide you with enough insight and clarity into your situation. If it did resonate, please let me know how it did below. I do read all my comments and really appreciate all of you just taking the time to really share with me what's going on in your life and how these messages are, you know, fitting into your life. But yeah, whether you are new here or a returning subscriber, I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Your support means more to me than you will ever know, Capricorn. So yeah, and keep watching for that sneak peek of that extended, by the way. But that is what I have for you for now. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. So feeling as though you have helped them grow immensely. You have offered different perspectives. You have challenged them. They mentally work it out. It will naturally lead to more of an emotional balance where they're going to be ready to. So it's like this person may have been trying to suppress and pull the brakes on their emotions, and this led to, and it could have been due, this question here is about communication. Curious about you. Yeah, so this person, because this is a strong connection to really learn through this and address the past, you know, clear the air.